Morning everyone. So yeah, I was at this campsite. No one was here last night, but I've just met this lovely gentleman. What was your name, sorry?
Michael Bell.
Yeah, Michael Bell, who's looking after it for the owners, and just come over and obviously said that they support people that are doing stuff for charity. We've just been having a lovely chat. He opened up the hut for me to just charge up some bits, and yeah, bless him, he's just stayed with me and he's going to walk me. He gave me a little bit of a shortcut. But one thing I thought it'd be nice to get on camera, and we was talking about people don't dress the haggis today anymore, and you said that is it the announcer or what do you call it?
The resident MC at the local day centre.
Okay. And can you just go over that again? She said it and it was really nice to hear the address.
We'd be delighted to, aye. Yeah. Fair fire on a sunny face, great chieftain of the pudding race. I've been the ma, you talk your place, pain shirt, pain stripe and term. Will I reward the o' grace, as long as my arm. The groaning trencher there ye fill, your heart is like some distant mill, like some distant hill. Your pen would help to mend the mill in time of need, while through your pores the juice distill like amber bead. His knife say rustic liver dicht, and cut ye up with ready slecht, trenching your gushed entrails brecht, like any ditch. Ye pores will mark mankind here to care, and this the mood their bill of fare. All Scotia wants needs skink and lair the jobs and luggies, but if you want her great for prayer, ye have a Haggis.
Haggis. Oh, well, that's great. That's a great way to start the morning. Thank you for that.
No,
but yeah, what a way to start the morning. Oh, it's so nice to be back running again. It is bloody freezing this morning though. Just been chatting to a little while back. Lovely gentleman. And he was saying, bizarrely, even this far down, that it's renowned here for the northerly winds coming from the Arctic, which is nice to know. But it's cloudy, blue sky, but you would expect this sort of cold to be when it's snowing. It's just bitter. And yeah, I am in short sleeves and I am recovering from a cold, but going on my theory of all the other times, it warms up quite quickly and I warm up quite quickly, but I do judge it every couple of miles, and if it carries on being cold or getting colder, then we'll put a base layer back on. But this morning, when I had that, I don't know what you call it, like a dressing of the haggis, as a good luck, sending me on my way from where I was. That was so nice. And it was lovely to listen to as well, especially when he's doing all the actions. But what a nice elderly gentleman he was. Lived in that village all his life, and he stayed with me all the way through that village. Took me through all the little, I suppose, shortcuts, and just gave me a bit of a history lesson. And he was really proud to be part of that village and really build it with his family history and everything. But yeah, it's moments like that, you know, you won't get again. But this is the route that I'm following. Don't know when we see through the trees. There's a lovely river. Unfortunately, I can't get down there at the moment, but I think I'm following this now all the way towards the border. Yeah, nice to be back running again. Look at that, can't get much better than that, can you? Beautiful scenery. Just, yeah, it makes you just want to, or makes me want to stop and camp just on that little bit there. Apparently, I was just speaking to someone that this is renowned for the best salmon in Scotland, but recently it's been harder and harder to get it. I suppose it's been fished to the inch of its life, but you've got a lot of salmon farms here as well. But yeah, lovely. Do you know what? I'm even loving the hills this morning. Note to self, watch this back when you're hitting another big hill and you're in a different mood. Okay? Yeah, I've just also been told, lovely couple, can't speak, lovely couple stopped me in the car, asked what I was doing, and they said that this is the main haulage route. This is part of the A7 for all the supply trucks coming across the border, and there's a lot of the big wagons with all the logs, and it reminds me, for anyone that's watched it, Final Destination, I think it might have been the first one or the second one, where the big log truck tipples over. Not the best fault to have when you're running with no payment towards the traffic. But at least it feels, I'm seeing more people already today, and hopefully I'm getting the back end of this cold now, so get rid of that, get back into a good mood, headspace. And do you know what, I've just said I'm loving the hills. Look at that bad boy. I don't know when we see that on there, but bring it on. Done worse than you, little brother. Done way worse than you. Ha! I laugh in the face of hills that have got little hill complex, thinking they're big hills. Yeah, you can't pretend you're a big hill. Throw it at me after what I've seen. I was laughing as I was going up that hill though, that every time I record and I'm running, people must think he's only running for the bit he's recording. I promise you I'm not. Says him now, walking. That's only because I'm walking on grass, so I don't die on this crazy bend with the trucks. Yeah. Bring on this nice slopey downhill now. Bring on the heat as well, come on. You know, just as I was plodding along, I was just thinking about my journey through Scotland, and I know that I've talked a lot of open and honest stuff about PTSD, and a lot of, obviously you've seen a lot of negative stuff, but I just want to tell you the other flip side to living with PTSD, or my flip side anyway. There's definitely a lot of dark places, lonely places, places where you isolate yourself. But it's also a journey of discovery. Not one that I would choose to put myself in, because obviously I wouldn't want my PTSD. But I've had no choice. It wasn't my choice to get it. But what it has done over the years, and especially in the recent years, it's you learn how to live with it. But I don't know, it's a bit crazy in a way. You sort of turn it into a strength, and you have to learn from it. It teaches you a lot of lessons about yourself, how to cope with yourself, how to get yourself out of dark spots, how to open up, show your emotions, how to not be afraid to ask for help, and also not be ashamed to admit that you have times where you don't want to be here and you want to leave it all behind. But saying all that, if you stick with it and don't let it be here, it is a massive life lesson. and it does, or can, turn you into a better version of yourself, I believe. It's very hard to see your own journey when you live in a negative all the time, but that's where you use people around you, friends, loved ones, people you trust, that see your change and development and growth that perhaps you can't see yourself. And what you have got to do is allow yourself to listen to that and be open to trusting their word. For me, I have seen a change, only a slight change, but people around me have seen a lot bigger change, and that's nice to hear at times. Well, it's nice to hear all the time, to be fair, but even though sometimes I find it really difficult to believe, I have to learn to trust and take their word for it. So what I'm trying to say is, yes, having PTSD or complex PTSD is horrendous, and there's definitely moments that even me saying this in a dark spot, I won't even believe it, I won't even trust it. But what you've got to do is let them times roll, not let it take full grasp of you to the point where you follow through on them thoughts, because it's such a waste. I've got so much to offer, and even if it's not offering stuff to myself, you've got to focus on one thing, and my thing that keeps me going is trying to help other people, trying to speak about other people. And do you know what? It doesn't have to be about me. That's enough. If it keeps me in this place through the bad times, that's good enough. So yeah, just recognise that if you are living with it and you're in that dark time, or you're at the very early stages and feel like it's never going to end, there is good times, there is enjoyable times, you will still laugh, but you have to find a purpose, and you have to allow yourself to recognise your growth and how you learn and move forward. So yeah, I just wanted you to know that it's not all doom and gloom, even though I might sound like it all the time. There are positive days, and even in the dark times, it's still teaching you stuff and allowing you to recognise that you've got through them dark times and you're still here. But yeah, nice thought to have as I ploughed up that hill. Just while I'm having a little breather, covering some good miles today, but listen. Oh, don't know whether you can hear that. Squeak's back. Bloody squeak, I thought I fixed it. So I'm going to have to look at it a little bit more. But oh, it's winding me up now. Every time I want to hear it, it stops. But yeah, at least it's keeping me company. This road, look how quiet it is. It's literally, I'm the only one on here. But forwards, onwards and upwards. Just come off the A7, so I saw a little sign for a village just on this B road that loops back round, but I'm hoping, I don't know how big or small it is, but see whether there's a little tea room or something here, get a drink. Just been informed there's a hotel in front of me, but that's been closed for years. so it doesn't bode well. But yeah, little tiny village. Let's see what I find here. Well, I should get used to these little villages. Just found this little post office, and thought I'd just nip in there, see if there's a little tea room or something. No, the whole village, that's it. Just that one post office, got one fridge in, about 4 pints of milk, some newspapers, some sweets, and a lady licking some stamps. And this is quite a big village as well. They just live differently down here, or up here I should say. It's like the hotel's closed, the pub's closed down. I don't know where these people go. And it's not like it's 1 or 2 houses, there's houses everywhere. But I've been told that the next little tea room, there's a hotel up by the border. So just carry on plodding on. But at least I've dropped down off the A7 for a bit. I've just checked on the map and this loops round and rejoins the A7. So yeah, just carry on moving forward, get a bit more running, get down this hill and see how we go.